Welcome, my sisters and brothers, to the Law of One, conscious channeling of LL Research. I am Oxal. We greet you in the love and in the light of the One Infinite Creator, and thank you that you called us to you at this time. We will speak to you upon the practice of meditation is central and indeed for most an absolute necessity for spiritual evolution. Yet it is inevitably painful in that it is a tool whereby realization occur. One learns about oneself. One then turns to the self and begins picking at the self, at the past experiences which have been, shall we say, less than perfectly resolved. One becomes tangled within one's own incarnational experiences and judgments about experiences which do not square with those things which meditation is bringing you. Therefore, you may find bitter fruit cropping up among those fruits of meditation. This is an excellent sign, and we encourage each to rejoice when a past misalliance of some kind comes to mind as an unbalanced and unfinished piece of business. It is now time to finish the business. Those who live the life of one who is asleep become increasingly bowed down by the weight of experience. That which is childlike begins to leave, and the being becomes heavier and heavier, for in truth nothing is ever resolved to the complete and total satisfaction of a judging entity. The appropriate action when one is faced with one's own past is to take the past from the shoulders, to refuse to carry it further, but rather put it down and gaze at it until all is well, until there is no emotional pull or push to this experience. You are then lighter, more childlike, more spontaneous, more open, more joyful, and more ready to be yourself. The great treasure of being that you are must wait for you to unload the package of burdens of your past from you. In the seeker, there will be again and again those confrontations with the self in which one judges the self to have fallen short. We may say that when one adds 2 plus 2 and writes down the number 5, one has made an error. Later, one may erase the error because of new and life-giving knowledge. The problem is then solved correctly, 2 plus 2 being 4. That is all that your past is. My friends, you are carrying around a collection of unsolved but simple arithmetic problems. The answers usually have to do with forgiveness of the self and a willingness to use the eraser. You do not have to live your past. You are responsible for the new life of the present moment. If you have not made amends to another, by all means do so. Usually, however, it is the self that is the great scapegoat. Remember this identity for yourself. You will have to be patient, for you cannot find all that you have done badly by meditating once, twice, or 100 times. The fully realized self is a long time, shall we say, in arriving, especially within your illusion. We ask you simply to remain unflustered and use your eraser, loving your mistakes, loving your perfection, and being willing to be accountable for that which you are now, not in the past and not in the future. To be light of heart, to be joyful and gullible and free is the sign of the child, and it is that small one within you that is the best learner, the best student. You will gain the best perceptions with your child self, for your child self is open and trusting, and the universe gives back that which it feels. We encourage you in your meditations. We encourage you in their deliberate discipline. Daily meditation is most central. We hope that we have been able to speak to the concern of the meditation which brings seeming difficulty. It is giving you good fruit, not bitter. It is only the conscious self which may choose to be bitter rather than to pluck the fruit and cast it aside so that new fruit may be born in its time. I am Oxal. I leave you secure in the infinite unity of all that there is. Therefore, my friends, we cannot leave you, for there is only one creation. We shall, however, cease speaking through this instrument, asking you, as always, to cast aside any thought which does not have merit in your own opinion. We leave you basking in the love and in the light of the one who is all. Adone, my friends, Adone.